Hello and welcome to another episode of my daily move room videos. So I was planning to shoot this video last week. This is basically what I got on my birthday when I was in London. I went into Fopp. Basically, I was planning to shoot the video sometime last week, Tuesday or something, but I haven't got around to it, so I'm sort of a week later. So I want to get this done out of the way because these have been hanging around for a while, and there's something in the video that I talk about which relates to this, and I want to make sure this goes up before that video. So I went into Fopp. Basically, because there's no HME in London, there's only Fopp. I knew there was a couple of things out that I wanted, that I'd missed, and there's a couple of things out that I saw. So again, I'm not going to open all these. I'm leaving them sealed for the moment, just to easy. So first of all, we've got The Last Matinee, and this is an hour video release. I do actually have this one open. Just say it's the same artwork. I only opened this because I wanted to see if there's a postcard inside, but again there wasn't one, so I don't know what's happening with those. Perhaps there might be a new wave of them soon. But you can see all the extra features. I'm not going through all these because there's quite a lot there. But yeah, I'm just actually, once I've got it open, just check. Yeah, it's one disc. Thought it was. So yeah, it's got a slipcover, but it's like the same artwork, unfortunately. Although trying to this one-handed. Just have to move the camera down a bit. Right. Yeah, well, I can see some different artwork inside. Unfortunately, I can't let the disc out. It's one of those. It's a different insert side in the middle, rather than normal sort of clip thing, so it's built to get out one-handed. But I think that's one I must have forgot to order, because I normally pre-order stuff on Amazon, and I think I went for about a couple of months where I just forgot to pre-order stuff, and then I was ordering, seeing what's coming out on Blu.com and then ordering it as it was coming out, but I knew I was going to London, so I thought I'll pick that up there. Next up is the Criterion release. I'm a bit disappointed with this. So obviously, Digipack Criterion, £26. Don't know how they justify that, but so US release of this had a Blu-ray release and a 4K release, which came with the Blu-ray. But for some reason, we didn't get a 4K release of this. I don't know why. I'm not sure. It's Warner Brothers, so perhaps they might put one out. I don't know. Seems a bit pointless in doing that because Criterion to put out a Blu-ray. And you can see this packaging is going to get destroyed if I'm not careful. Hopefully that's not already ripped, but you can see there, you know. So I'm going to have to open this check. But, yeah, it's not. I do keep these in bags anyway, but yeah, it's you know, I can see that getting ripped in about a few weeks if you just left it on the shelf like this and start moving things around. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of these, and I would have got the 4K, but as soon as I saw it was in this packaging and the way I had my Uncut Gems, I thought, well, if the US release is in this packaging, you know, apart from that's obviously going to cost a bit anyway to import the 4K from Amazon, it's going to be probably arriving damaged anyway. So I thought, well, I'll just get the Blu-ray, the UK one. You know, if we happen to get the 4K release of it and down the line, or can find a way to get it that's not damaged, then I'll get it. But yeah, I'll only check that one open, but I'll open it off camera because Bill could do one-handed. So yeah, it's not great. Good thing though with Fopp, because it's part of HMV, I can always go to the HMV store when I go to the cinema. After I've been, I can swap it in there. Hopefully, got the receipt, rather than having to order on Amazon, because I know Amazon probably arrived damaged. I didn't necessarily order this not ordered this from Amazon because of the packaging. Because I wasn't sure what packaging was in. I just was hoping there'd be a 4K release in this country, but obviously we didn't get one. So, and this is a newer release as well. It's 1105, but yeah, as I say, it's not the best packaging. But, that's one thing I do find let down with Criterion sometimes. You know, I'd rather have a plastic case, but what can you do? But you've got quite a few extra features, and this thing I got on DVD, so I can upgrade this. And I've always held off watching this on DVD because, not saying DVD's bad, but sometimes you see some of these, when I've gone and checked some of these discs and you watch the transfer of the DVD, it looks sort of terrible nowadays. And, I do watch things on DVD, but some things seem to look better on DVD than others. Next up is the Steelbook, which I must not have remembered to pre-order from Amazon. Not Amazon, sorry, HMV, because it's HMV exclusive, and obviously I didn't pick it up in store when I was in there recently beforehand. And this is Reminiscence. This is a Hugh Jackman film. Don't know a great deal about this. You still see the details there. I don't think this film got great reviews. Not familiar with the director, Lisa Joyce, so I don't know what else she's done. But I'll give it a go. It's got Hugh Jackman now, and I kind of do enjoy sort of things he's in, so the worst it's going to be is, average. But, there's the special features. Not a huge amount, but you can see. And the artwork's alright. So it's colourful, well, it's quite, muted colours, but yeah, I do like the look of that. And I'm sure that's got some relevance in the film somewhere. Not that particular look of it, but that sort of, possibly that scene, I don't know. The last two things, so I mentioned in the Amazon Pick Up video, I'd held off buying this Mercenary reset from Curzon Artificial Eye because I already had one of the films, Howard's End, and I did say I had the US release, and I think I corrected myself in there, possibly, because it was the UK release I had. It was the only Cohen film collection release that they put out in the UK, although they are part of Cohen now anyway, Cohen Film Group or Film Collection. So, yeah. Then they bought them out. I don't know. I'm not too much sure of the details. But I already had one of the films now. I had a look at the back of that Howard's End Blu-ray I've got, and there seems to be a few extra features on there. I haven't compared it to this version of it. I'm assuming it would be the same, but I haven't checked, so I can't be 100% sure. But it did look like it had some less special features on there. But anyway, but these are £8 each, so I thought I'll have to pay that. The box set was still £45. That's what put me off buying it, especially as I had one of the films already. I didn't take much notice that it had the individual releases. I just happened to be in. I saw these. I saw Menace Society there, and I thought, I will pick it up. And so there's 3 other films in the set, apart from Howard's End. There was Europeans, Quartet, and Bostonians. But you'll see that Bostonians in that Amazon video. I didn't pick it up in Fopp because it was $15.99 for some reason. It wasn't reduced, and they're all at that price. Actually, was it $15? I can't remember. These were £15 originally, so it might have been £15. I can't remember. But these were £8, so I mean, effectively, I've paid £24 to get the 3 films rather than paying £45. And I don't remember what I paid for the Howard's End when it got originally, but I bought that because I wanted it anyway when it came out. So I was thinking it's still cheaper than buying the box set. And I'm sure, as I mentioned, I think the box set had these cases in. They weren't like thin cases; it wasn't a digipack. So these are all Mercenary films. As I say, this is the Europeans. These 2 I'm probably not as familiar with as Howard's End, and the Bostonians I'm not over familiar with either. I think I might have some of the Mercenary films as well. I think the Merchant Ivory is, I believe they're all directed by James Ivory and produced by his Mail Merchant, so that's where they get the name from. And they're all like period pieces. I don't know if they're all from the same set in the same century or just or they're based on novels or whatever. But yeah, it's got my Chinese collection on there. There's 4. I don't know if there's any other ones that they'll put out, or you know, these are all. This one's a Universal film, so obviously it's all for anyone. And you've got making of on there, and a spelling mistake. Conversations. You would think they could spell that word. I don't know why, how they don't check these things now. Spell check would pick that up, because with if it's like a word, if it says conservations, then obviously it's a proper word and you picked it up. You wouldn't pick it up unless it has a spelling mistake because it's a proper word. Although possibly the grammar might pick it up potentially or something, but that would definitely be picked up. So unless conversations is something where you have you start talking to somebody at a railway station. I have no idea, but yeah, that's a bit sloppy. Unless you spell featurette correctly. Might be some of the spelling mistakes now, I haven't checked, but yeah, that's a glaring spelling mistake. Especially when they quality check the discs and things they do for this. You think something like that would get picked up. Not something I want to bother about. Not going to start reprinting the covers for people. I mean, in future they might update it and fix it, but obviously this one I've got they haven't. And I'm assuming that's one of the box sets the same. And then the other item was Quartet, and this one's an 18. This one's based on a novel, and this set a bit later. It's set in the 20th century. I'm sure Pierre Lom's supposed to have an apostrophe in there. Oh, geez. Okay, so you think they get one attempt to spell conversations correct, and they've messed up their conversations. But now, this one, they've spelt it. You probably don't know, you can see it's not focusing very well. Stay on. So they've not only spelt it, they've tried to spell it the same, but as the other one, they've missed the T out. Although, I mean, obviously that's got an extra T in there for some reason. So, I mean, it's almost correct. Conversation's got an extra T. This is more of a transposing error, I suppose. TA rather than AT. But again, you'd think the spell check would pick that up. So, yeah, very sloppy. I'm not a huge fan of this label as much as I used to be, just because they seem to keep reissuing stuff. And I think they've reissued. They did Belleville Rendezvous, but I don't think it's got the extra features. I think on it, I think the DVD I've got from Tartan's got extra features on. They've repackaged the Atom or Goyen film together, and they've did that sort of half-assed Bong Joon-ho set with basically no special features. And there's Parasite's got some on, which obviously the normal release has, and they've not really put much else out. And then this spelling mistake on here, another one. Yeah. Again, I don't understand why they do that there on that box. All that space, and they put Region B and Blu-ray disc. They could easily have put that under the picture there. I don't know why they do that. It seems a bit, very poor design. But I say there might be some of the spelling mistakes in there. It wouldn't surprise me. But I'm not going to go through checking all that now. Well, is it Pierre? See, it says Pierre Lom. I'm kind of thinking that would be an apostrophe in there, but perhaps not. Not a name I'm familiar with. But at least they spelled the title correct. And it's the text, the title the wrong way around, effectively, but they've always done that. Well, they did actually have a release where they spelled the title wrong. Can't remember which one it was now, but it was one of the early ones. But yeah, so it's a bit disappointing really, but it's like, hopefully the disc is fine and the transfer's fine. But that won't watch this for a little while anyway. But yeah, so basically that's everything I picked up from Fopp. So I will be checking that one to make sure it's fine. But yeah, that's it for this video anyway. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.